But I would like to invite Kristen Huey, who I've known for, I actually can't remember how long. I think it's maybe 6 years. So she and I met. I've run multiple businesses, and my second business was called Property with Purpose, as our property mentoring business. And that's how Kristen and I met. And we've known each other since. And then lo and behold, I was very honoured that she became an Out of the Box member. And basically she has then enlightened me on the way banking should be. And I have appreciated it every step of the way. So I invite Kristen to kick off the story about Kristen, Commonwealth Bank, Out of the Box Biz, and why she's handing over the baton to Peter. And then I'll encourage Peter to share what his journey, because you've gone through different roles in Commonwealth Bank recently. It's all about change. And then if you can introduce Robert for us, and if Robert, you could share what you would wish to share with us this evening. So please give Kristen a warm welcome.
Hi everyone. Most of you I know, and most of you I've known for 2 and a bit years while I've been a member. Out of the Box for me started when I came back to Perth after an 18-month spiel in Queensland, and I connected with Fleur and said, what are you up to? And she said, I have built this fantastic network of crazy people who deliver quality service, but they really are more than that. They're a community. And I came along and was just blown away. And, one of my colleagues tonight commented and said, it just feels like there's just a bunch of regulars, like everybody knows each other. And that's what I really love about Out of the Box, coming back into the WA market and being on my own with a brand like CBA that I am really passionate about was so important to have, a family almost. And, Marty and Marcello and Bella and Fran and Mary, we've all spent a lot of time together inside meetings and outside, and we've watched businesses grow, and we've seen our friends and our members challenged by what's been an interesting couple of years, and it's a privilege for me to be a part of this. With that being said, obviously many of you saw CommBank at Out of the Box for the first time in May last year, when we went through the value that CommBank has as an institution with the solutions that we've been able to provide to Out of the Box, like our same-day transaction settlements, our internet banking, our merchant facilities, I was able to talk to Gail and some of her clients and really add some value into how your businesses can get the most out of your cash flow. And I can stand here today and still say to you that CommBank is a market leader in that space. Our technology is second to none, and whether that be for your business or your homes, I still, hand on heart, can say we are the best. Which is why it's really important for me in announcing that I've been given an incredible opportunity with CommBank to move into the corporate sector. So coming out of one-on-one relationship management, I've been given the opportunity to move into an analyst role with our specialised agribusiness solutions, which is a bit of a mouthful, so say SaaS. And it's a totally new world for me, a different landscape to what I've been doing for 6 and a bit years. And I'm really, really loving it. But that transition does mean that I need to focus my time a little bit more and take on some additional professional developments. So I've asked Peter, who you all know and love. No, they don't love you. They just know you. He's been around for a while. We do. He said they fear you, Peter. Yes, yeah. It's just the finance people. Don't worry about it. We've done this many times, mostly when Ross actually attends a meeting. But Peter is a very esteemed colleague of mine. He has taught me a lot in the time that we've been partnering together, and he's obviously been active in our community while I've been in this transition phase. So I'm really, really proud to hand that over to Peter to introduce you to what is a really broad network at CBA. Some of my colleagues are here tonight. They are the dodgier end of town. The Claremont team. No, but look, I think the thing is that the calibre of people I work with is incredible. They work really hard, and I've been proud to be part of that, and I encourage you to engage with them as Out of the Box continues on, and while I take a little bit of a break, because honestly, no matter where I go within this bank, it's been amazing for me, and I'll continue to back that brand day in, day out. They really do care, and these guys are here tonight outside of their own private time to show that as well. So I'm going to bring Peter down to talk about how that transition turned into this fantastic facility tonight with the Claremont team.
Thank you, Kristen. Does it not work? Oh, it does work, bugger. Look, I don't know how to follow that really, except the Commonwealth Bank brand, I'm like Kristen, I'm passionate about it as well. It is a family for all of us. We do live and breathe the values of what we do, and we take pride in what we do, and that's where the people that are here from the bank tonight show that in spades. I value their contribution to allowing us to use the venue tonight. There have been other organisations I've been with where if I'd have suggested something like this, that we would host it, they would say, no, we can't do it. I won't get people to be there. But I'm no different to Kristen. I'm all about the people and about how we can help you, whether it be through just a conversation or a product or a service or something that you're looking for to point you in a direction to be able to achieve it. And that's what we all, as professionals, look for, is guidance, advice and support. And that's what Out of the Box Biz is for me. I came in as a bit of a ring-in from an invitation as a business development executive when somebody else didn't make a very good impression the first time he came. So I've enjoyed meeting the people that come through the groups and the different venues and the different people that do turn up each time, as well as the existing members. And I will endeavour to keep bringing some more new people in to vary the field. I think it's the best thing. But I'm going to stop now because I could talk all night because I'm good at that. And I'm going to pass you over to Robert, or Bobby, who's the branch manager here in Claremont. And
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you here at the Claremont branch. We're very happy to be hosting the event, and we hope you enjoy the evening. I will introduce you to some of the Commonwealth Bank team that are here today. And I'll just explain to you a little bit about what they all do, but also just we really want you to enjoy the evening, enjoy the hospitality. If anyone needs the toilets, they are upstairs. And as you head out, please feel free to take one of the gift bags that we have provided for you down the end there. It's great to work for Commonwealth Bank, as everyone has already alluded to. I myself have worked with Commonwealth Bank for 11 years. And I've been the branch manager here at Claremont for the last 2.5 years. It's a fantastic branch to work in and a fantastic team to work with, many of whom are here tonight. And there's a lot of experience in the team here in Claremont, and that's really what makes it a standout location to work for. I think across the team we have probably over 150 years of experience, if not more. So fantastic team to participate with. So there's a lot of expertise, I guess, in that team, and that's really what sets us apart from others. We've also had a really strong community relationship with Claremont. The branch has actually been in this location for 85 years. And there's a real close connection with the community and the customers that come here. Even just speaking to a few of you tonight, there's been some of you who've had experiences with this branch over that time. So it's fantastic to hear your stories and hear how you have been involved with Commonwealth Bank. From Commonwealth Bank's perspective, our aim is really to keep our customers' relationship for life, and it starts from a young age. So many of you might be familiar with our school banking program, which involves Dolomite accounts, as we call them, and that's something that we've prided ourselves on in building that financial literacy with young children and teaching them the skills that are going to set them up for a good future. We're continuing to do that through the school banking program, and we've recently launched a great new product, which is actually an app designed for youth. And it's designed to help give them education in financial literacy through technology. Which is something that was lacking in the market. So it's a great way for parents and children to have a a learning experience around and money and how that financial literacy works as they grow older. So we build from there into customer relationships that go beyond that, and we look to sustain those through a lot of different areas. Fortunately, at CommBank, we are able to facilitate many of those areas. So that includes things like business banking, home lending, share trading, relationship management, etc. So the team that we have here tonight represent most of those areas, and I guess I might invite them to come forward just so you can meet the team. So Rosa Perozzi. Rosa's the manager of the Premier Banking team. So we're very fortunate in this branch to actually have a dedicated team upstairs that are devoted solely to managing client relationships with our higher end clients. And Rosa's team look after that relationship for their clients. So I've got Peter Cabrillo, who's a relationship manager, and Tony Newen, who's also a relationship manager in Rosa's team. So they deal with a lot of business relationships, home lending, pretty much anything that their clients need help with, they can look after. Also part of that team is Robin Peterson. Robin's a senior financial planner, and she manages the retirement planning and investment strategies for her clients. Also here tonight we've got Chris Young from CommSec. So Chris is a business development manager with the CommSec team here in WA, and he can provide you information on share trading and markets and anything to do with CommSec. Obviously Peter and Kristen you've met already, and Raj, I have Raj here as well, Raj Pazrachi. So Raj is a business banker, and he looks after small business clients and building those relationships with them. And Raj has brought with him tonight some of our technology, which he can talk about if you're interested in having a look at our Albert merchant facility as well. So look, have a great evening. Welcome and enjoy the night, and we're really proud to be associated with the event. And if during the night you have any questions for the team, please feel free to engage with them and see how they can either help you in your personal finances or even in your business relationships. So thank you.
Thank you. And you can see clearly that it is a team effort here at Commonwealth Bank. And Kristen alluded to same-day settlement, same-day banking, which when she explained it to me, I said, so when you do the transaction, the money ends up in your bank account the same day? And she said, yes. And they even went to the degree of, what time would you like that in your bank account? And I just went, what? Seriously? Ahead of the game. And that was one of the big reasons why I came over, because as a small business owner, cash flow is king, cash is king, and that really, really assisted me to grow this business at a time where things were just going a little bit crazy, as in good crazy. And I just wanted to also highlight, already it's clearly Kristen's awesome, Peter's awesome, and when Peter introduced me to Robert, I met him and he is a can-do man. So his answer was yes all the time, and I just went, it's going to be a great event. So in all seriousness though, it's about having that open-mindedness to opportunity, and that's why we're all here. And it's not just us from Out of the Box, it's the team from Commonwealth Bank, and it's a real community spirit here. So thank you so much for allowing us to be here. And on that note, I'd just like to point out before we get into some speed connections, Out of the Box Biz is a business community. I don't call it a business, a networking group or a chapter or any of those other descriptions, because it really is a business community. And what community does is they support each other through the highs and the challenges. And over the last particularly 2 years, this is our 4th year existing, but over the probably 18 months to 2 years, particularly very, very small businesses were pushed and shoved around the market quite a lot. And some people say that's where the market is cleared and the stayers stay and the dreamers are no longer. So maybe a brutal way of putting it, but basically those of you in the room right now, you made it! Yes! Because you can already feel, taste and sense the market is very much changing. And if you're reading publications like Business News, there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more, dare I say, mining happening again. So business is riding the waves, high and low, and it's the people with the long-term vision that are in this room, both for under the Commonwealth community and also the Out of the Box community. So that's all I just wanted to highlight, as we're very much a community.